that this is. Check it out. For Putin, who is in the chat, this is the final bits from the Giganto Mega Parcel. I think you were asking me where the biscuits were, and rather embarrassingly, they got stuck at work like 9 months ago. I sent them into the office, never got them back. They've probably got the cure for every known disease ever now on them, if nobody's found them. So, I've actually, incredibly, still got your literature. Still. So, let's go with these and hope they're a lot better than Walker's Street Mix, which I don't think is going to be difficult. So, first up, we've got what I call the Sims bar. Susu Sims bar. Now, this looks like a Nutrageous to me. The Reese's Nutrageous bars. Does anybody remember those? Do they even sell them anymore? They might call them something else. So, on my literature, why did I choose to do this in the dark? Because I can hardly see anything. Hopefully you can see me. I thought it would be festive. Susu. Since the 1970s, this popular retro brand is now available as a chocolate bar. Now available as a chocolate bar? Begging the question, what was it before? I'm going to put some lights on, I'm sorry. I know that I'll be destroying the festive nature, but I can't bloody see a thing. I'm sorry to ruin the atmosphere. I can see now, although you can't see me very well. I'm not doing very well here, am I? This is as much of a mess as it looks, folks, but at least you can see me now. Right, it begs the question, as I was asking, what was it before? What was it before it was a chocolate bar? That's intriguing. Urslorb says that Susu was just nebulous gas until it took final chocolate bar form. I love the idea of that. It like came together in a big Rice Krispies and a toffee filling, so it's not peanut. But my God, it looks like a Nutrageous. How is that not a Nutrageous? Like, seriously. So, unfortunately, this has got a bit sticky. I don't know why. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. Let's get it open. I just want to go, Susu! It's a Sims bar. Okay, so we can see the ricey bits for definite. I'm quite looking forward to toffee. Oh, it smells really strongly of toffee. Oh, that, for a Finnish chocolate bar, because I always complain they don't taste of that much, that is unforgivingly toffee. Bits going everywhere. It's slightly chewy without being... Ugh. It's a little bit fudgy, actually. That's probably the best way of describing it. It's a little bit fudgy. It's very sweet. It's a bit fudgy, it's a bit crunchy. And it smells amazing. It really, really smells of toffee. Very nice. There's just bits. There's bits of blimmin' rice everywhere. And I don't know. Fly wants it. Get off. Well, Susu. Yes. That's a good start. Better than Christmas. Excellent. Next up, then, let's do Brundberg. We have two from Brundberg, one of which looks like dark chocolate raspberry to me. I don't know what Dvardal Matrafeli Halon Trifle means. Trifle, I'm guessing is truffle. Is Halon raspberry? It's been a little while. I don't remember my Finnish. I like dark chocolate. Actually, does it say what percentage it is? Oh yeah, 53%. So enough to qualify in my book as dark chocolate, because sometimes they say it's dark, and it isn't. Like Cadbury's in the UK makes this dark milk stuff, and it's not dark chocolate. Not even remotely. Dark Galaxy's quite nice, but again, it's not dark. Oh God, this is falling to bits. Oh, it's an actual, like, Oh god, there's just bits of chocolate going everywhere. Why did I do this live? Right, there we go. That you can see it. There we go, you can see it. It's actually shining. The Retu says it is raspberry and truffles. And you can properly see that that is both raspberry and truffles. It looks a bit like a Jaffa cake. You know, the inside of a Jaffa cake. Oh, wow. And that smells properly raspberry as well. I can smell the dark chocolate. This is going to be good. Teeth sinking in. Ooh. Creamy and truffly. Stop getting chocolate all over that. Oh man, that's good. That's so nice. Oh. The truffle is just solid enough to have that really satisfactory denseness to it. Your teeth just sink into the raspberry. Oh my god, that's amazing. I've got a friend who bloody loves raspberry anything. He would absolutely love that. I'm not even a fan of raspberries. Oh god, can you imagine if that was cherry or something? You'd never hear from me again. I'd be in a dead faint on the floor. Oh, that is amazing. Well done, Brundberg. Now, I can't wait for this one because the second Brundberg one is coffee, which absolutely is one of my favourite chocolate flavours. This is Mocha Truffle, or Mocha Truffle. Coffee truffle. Oh god, if this is even half as good as the last one, I'm going to fall off my chair. Oh, this is snapped in half as well. Brilliant. Oh, a little bit is snapped off it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This hasn't got the jelly bit. But check out the truffle. Truffle. Oh, this is going to be legendary, isn't it? Oh god, that's good. Holy moly, that is amazing. That is proper mocha flavour as well, because mocha is a very particular thing, I think. It's got this really deep, dark, rich mocha flavour to it. Because mocha is chocolate and coffee, not just coffee. And you can really taste that. God, that's good. Oh. I haven't got words. That's amazing. Why are these smaller? Why is that smaller than the raspberry one? This should be like this size. Do you remember the hazelnut one I did like months ago? That needs to be available in a giant bar. A giant bar, now that we come to mention it, a little bit like this. We actually have two of these. This is exciting. Two different flavours. We have what I'm assuming is just cocoa chocolate flavour, but then we've got this Marianne flavour, which is mint. We've done some Marianne mint flavour things before. So let's start with... There's chocolate all over my desk. Let's start with this one. It does look just like chocolate wafer. This is huge. This puts a Kit Kat to shame, I tell you. If this was a Kit Kat, it'd be about 8 fingers. Can't even get it open. It weighs a ton as well for a wafer bar. So, oop, everything's snapping in half. So there it is. Now that is, again, unapologetic. The chocolate's just gone a bit white there, but ignore that. It's completely normal. It's been sitting in a slightly hot place. So, I'll show you the inside of it as well. That's harder to capture. You can see it's layers of some sort of chocolate cream. God, it's so big. I can't even like just. Crispy. Crispy, sweet. Reminds me of one of those Tunnocks bars without the caramel. I wouldn't say it tastes of like a huge amount, but then compared to the raspberry coffee ones, blimey. Don't try and put it in your mouth like that. It is just sweet. That's what it tastes of. Sweet. But really nice, multi-layered, wafery denseness. There we go. Multi-layered, wafery denseness. I reckon I'm going to prefer this one because this one's actually going to have a flavour in it. The Marianne mint flavour is a very particular thing. We've had the sweets and we've had the, well, actually I say we've had the biscuits. I've had the biscuits. And I'm sure, I can already smell it. It's that strong. I'm sure we had something else as well. The sweets have got chocolate inside, the mints with chocolate in. I'm sure we had Marianne flavoured something else. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, minty. There we go. Looks roughly the same. This one's not falling apart. I'm going to try and break one bit off this because they're huge. There we go. Nice. Much more easily attacked from the side. There's the mint. Took a little while, but there it is. Actually, I don't think that's quite as strong as the actual mints themselves. The Retu says, was it Marianne candies? We definitely had. Yeah, you think you're right. We definitely had the wrapped sweets with the chocolate filling, but there was another one. And they were very minty and very chocolatey. I would say the chocolate on that is not as strong as the chocolate in the candies, because I think that's slightly darker. I would say the flavour is not as strong as the sweets, but it's not far off. My glasses are falling off my nose for some reason. It's a very slightly different texture to the other one. I think that one is slightly softer. Maybe it's, I don't know, just a bit more cream in it or something. Oh, the mint. Oh, it's just going up through my face in the most pleasant way. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, bouncing off the walls because the amount of sugar in these is ridiculous. There's also chocolate all over my desk. I'm just gonna do that. Nobody saw that. So that leads me to last but not least. Geisha bars. Two different ones. One is dark chocolate, one is milk chocolate. So it looks like these are nuts. Hazelnuts by the looks of things. Let's leave the dark chocolate one for the time being because I think that'll be my favourite. I know that straight away. Just looking to see. It's incredibly difficult to read the text. Soft hazelnut filling. Oh, soft hazelnut filling. I wonder if it'll be truffly. Hello, Monzo says hello from Finland. The Retu says geisha bars are my favourite. Will they be mine? That's the question. Can anything beat Brundberg's Mocha whatnot? Here it comes. Do, 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 do. Sorry if you can hear a very loud car outside. I've got a bit of an idiot of a neighbour. There we go. Fatsa. On the thing there, if you can see that. There's the inside of it as well. So we have a layer of something. I think I was expecting it to be actual, a bit like fruit and nut in the UK because of the hazelnuts on the packaging, but it isn't. It seems to be a truffle-y layer. Bit crunchy. It is a truffle-y sort of layer. Not as creamy because it's not actually truffle, it's just soft. But it's definitely got some sort of slightly crispy bit in it. Maybe it's the nuts. Could be a bit of rice, because quite a lot of these sorts of bars have got rice in. Again, you just can't read it because the text is so small. And in any event, it's in Finnish. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. So, if that one's good, I imagine the dark one's going to be belting. Yeah, and let's just see if there's a percentage in here. I can read this one for some reason. It's actually Hazelnut Nougat, or Nugget, if you live in the UK. 11% hazelnuts, and this one is 47% minimum. There we go. See straight away. Much darker. Monzar says it's safe to say it's not geisha flavoured. Would you even know? How does that taste? I don't want to know. It's way too early in the evening for discussions like that. Right, let's... Uh-oh, I've got 2 bits. Oh no! I've got 2 bits. Same texture. Bit darker. Not mega dark. Weirdly, that one doesn't taste as strong. I'm not quite sure why. I wonder if it's just the sugar, because everything else has been insanely sweet. It gets told off for chewing chocolate, but what else do you do with it? I'd say that's slightly crunchier, and weirdly not as strong as the milk one, and I don't know why. I think it's just sugar, isn't it? That's the difference, is that the milk one is much, much sweeter. I would say that needed just a little bit more darkness to it. It needed to be in the 50s or above. Because unfortunately the hazelnut just comes through as just sugar. And because the filling has that very slight crunchy thing going on, and I don't know whether that is sugar or whether it's nuts. It's a bit like it's filled with sugar. So weirdly, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually preferred the milk one. I think it tasted a bit more, which is a bit weird. That's very, very unlike me. They look pretty much identical on the inside. It's just, you can just see the difference in the colour of the chocolate. Very nice. But the milk one is better. So the question is, which is my favourite? Well, I think we all know that already, don't we? I think we all know that. Buried at the bottom of this. It's a close run thing with the raspberry, I have to say. But that is the bomb. I need to be bigger. Very, very, very good. The runner-up, I mean, I did enjoy the raspberry thing, but I think that the runner-up is the Sims bar. It's the Susu, which is like a toffee nutrageous. So that's awesome. Well, thank you very, very much, Putin, for sending those. I'm sorry it's taken all year to eat them, but unfortunately that's just the way things have been. My hands are just covered in sticky nonsense now. And I've also just realised that I haven't done my history lesson. Let me just see if any of these. Geisha is 1962. It's a deliciously crunchy hazelnut filling. And Kismet, 1974. A chocolate wafer has been charming Finns since 1974, and it's so good that you cannot say it. They make different versions of this as well. Wonder what the other ones are. See, a coffee one would be quite nice. I say in Britain we have a very similar product which is toffee flavoured. Caramel, sorry, it's caramel wafer. Tunnocks caramel wafer. But I wonder what the other ones are, because they're quite like fruit flavours in Finland. So maybe there's probably like some weird blueberry one or something. But yeah, all satisfactory. But I would say that Brundberg has won the night, I'm afraid. In fact, I need to change the title because these were not all Fatser. 2 of them were Brundberg, who were actually better, so congratulations, guys. You are the Finnish chocolate winner. Monsar says, since we get about 5 hours of daylight at this time of the year, even on the southern coast, I'd say that we have plenty of darkness already. Well, your dark chocolate needs to be darker, so... So there it is. Well, there we go. We've finished 2020, which is the most terrible joke in the known universe. I will be back later tonight for some silliness, because we're going to try and let some virtual fireworks off, which will probably end about as well as that sounds like it's going to be. I'll be editing these so that Christmas gets its own video, which it doesn't deserve, because they were absolutely rubbish walkers, and I'm frankly disgusted. So you need to send me some crisps to make up for that, I think. So I hope you'll join me later. I'm not quite sure when I've started. I have said 9 o'clock, but if I start at 9, I might not make it through to midnight, and in truth, I might not make it through to midnight anyway. Although there's no point in trying to sleep, because the fireworks started like 2 hours ago, because obviously, why not? Erstlorp says, calls the virtual fire brigade in advance. Having looked at what we're going to do, it's probably not a terrible idea, to be honest. So I will go off and get some actual food to soak up all of this sugar. And I hope that you will join me in between about 90 minutes and 2 hours. Just look out for a notification. And also, please make sure that you turn on notifications, because YouTube tells me that only 3% of people have done that. You're all complaining that you don't get notifications when I go live. Hit the bell. Check that you've hit the bell. Don't hit it too hard. Just, tap it. And you will know when I go live later this evening. If it's already New Year there, then Happy New Year. Otherwise, I will see you for UK New Year not long from now. Au revoir.